The mentally ill woman, Ivana, who shot at Rihanna's home, was just charged with attempted murder after going after Rihanna and her children. But it turns out that this woman, Ivana, has a history of serious mental illness, and she might have been the perfect target for someone like allegedly Jay Z or Beyoncé or Rock Nation to enlist in this malicious act of shooting an AR-15 at Rihanna's home and trying to kill her family.
Listen, Rihanna, when you die, God is taking me to my future. You want to kill me. Shut the fuck up.
Before we get into why I believe Jay Z or Beyoncé, or maybe together, sent someone after Rihanna to go and kill her, I want to talk a little bit about what actually went down, and then we'll get into some of the conspiracies going around. This woman, Ivana, has now been arrested and charged with attempted murder. Ivana is a 35-year-old woman from Florida, and she was charged Tuesday with 1 count of attempted murder and 9 counts of assault with a firearm. Actually, part of the reason why she was charged with 9 counts is because there were 9 people on Rihanna's property when she opened fire. It looks like Rihanna was home, A$AP Rocky was home, their 3 children were home. It looks like Rihanna's mom was there, her talent agent, Tracy Jacobs, and 2 other individuals were also at Rihanna's home. Now, I don't know if those 2 other people are possible security. It does look like Rihanna and A$AP were inside of a trailer on the property at the time of the shooting, which is super scary. Imagine if your kids are inside, maybe one of those 2 people are a babysitter, and then you hear these gunshots. Oh, it sounds like a nightmare. Ivana does have a $10 million bail, so she will not be out anytime soon. And it looks like she's had a history of mental health issues. She was Baker Act, which is pretty much a conservatorship in Florida back in 2023. She was placed in a psychiatric facility against her will. It also looks like she doesn't have any custody of her child, which is another red flag.
Police booked Ivana Ortiz for attempted murder after they say she drove up in her white Tesla to Rihanna's house on Sunday afternoon and opened fire with an assault rifle. The bullets pierced Rihanna's gate and RV parked in her driveway.
There were a total of 10 people present when that shooting occurred. Yeah, as far as motive, we haven't established that yet.
Thank God Ivana wasn't able to make contact with anyone there. I mean, she was shooting an AR-15. This is like a weapon you use in war. A source says that even with great security in place, it's scary to realize that something like this can happen. Rihanna heard the shots, but was initially confused about what had happened. She doesn't understand why someone would target her family. It looks like the gunshot did make impact with the home's exterior gates and walls. At one point, a bullet was discovered to have hit the roof of the home. So if I was Rihanna, I would be so terrified. Even with all the security in the world, I just wouldn't even want to be at that house again. It's so frightening that people can figure out where these celebrities are, track them down, and hunt them.
Wesley unit, shooting just occurred. 10 gunshots fired from the vehicle.
Investigators say the gunfire came from a car across the street from the singer's mansion. Sources tell ABC News the weapon used appears to be an AR-style rifle. Air 7 later spotted damage on the block, with a bullet hole visible on this roof of a home, and this front gate seen with at least 5 shots through it. After those shots were fired, dispatchers later sent out a description of the suspect and the vehicle. Police say that Tesla fled the area, but an LAPD helicopter picked it up from the air, following it to the San Fernando Valley.
This person asked a great question. Who is selling these big guns to people? Well, I think if you've been like in psychiatric care, you aren't even eligible to buy something like this. Another person asked, who sent her? Which is my question that we'll get to in a moment. Rihanna did get out of LA as soon as this attack happened. She jetted out of there as she should. Rihanna appeared eager to put some distance between herself and the frightening situation after the shooting. She, with a bunch of her SUVs, went to the Van Nuys airport and they got onto a private jet and she was gone. You guys might be wondering, what is the motive here? Why does Ivana want Rihanna dead? We grew up with Rihanna. Is she so pressed because Rihanna hasn't released an album? It's also really unsettling because just a couple weeks ago, Rihanna was grocery shopping in LA and it seemed like very chill and normal, and we're not going to see that much longer with these kind of situations. The mental illness crisis in this country is not taken seriously enough.
Ivana Lisette Ortiz is the 35-year-old psychopath who unloaded 10 rounds into Rihanna's house over the weekend. He's been arrested, is now facing charges of attempted murder, and her bond was set at over $10 million. Now, anybody this violent and reckless, it obviously goes without saying that they are crazy. But when you look at this Digital footprint, we are talking straight up Looney Tunes, man.
It looks like Ivana has an obsession with celebrities, including Rihanna, Cardi B, and Kim Kardashian, and she's posted about these women before. On one Facebook post, she wrote, "Are you there?" talking about Rihanna, "because I was waiting for your AIDS 5-head self to say something to me directly instead of sneaking around like you're talking to me where I am not at." Bizarre. So she's clearly in some psychosis, believing that Rihanna is sending some messages to her. Beyond the Facebook postings, we also have Ivana talking into a camera about her feelings on Rihanna, Cardi B, these different celebrities. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Rihanna, you saw her picture? She has a very big forehead and an ugly, ugly nose. That's God's judgment on her.
Ew, I hate this woman already, and hate's a strong word. I hate it. It reminds me of when people who pick on my nose on the internet. Just stop picking on people's appearances. I mean, look at what we're working with right here. It's not like we're dealing with a beauty queen.
I keep telling her to stop harassing me. To stop harassing me. And she keeps doing it. She keeps harassing me. And I already bought stock in Ulta, and I have staked in Ulta. So now those energies can't harass me when I go into Ulta anymore. When I go into Ulta, the devil tries to antagonize me or instigate against me by the pictures that are there. But you know what? I bought steak in there and I said, you know what, forget you. This is mine too. This is mine too. You're not going to be throwing bad energy at me when I'm coming to the store.
Wait, what? I kind of like that. Like, if I'm out shopping at the mall, do not send those energies towards me, okay? I'm trying to focus and get my goods. This person comments that this video proves how much the mind is a powerful thing, positive and negative. Mental illness is real. This person on X writes, the scary part is not the shooting, it's the warning signs that were public and visible for weeks. Rihanna has a whole family now, and whoever is handling her security has some serious questions to answer after this. This is really concerning. Hopefully Rihanna stays safe and this gets resolved quickly.
Listen, Rihanna, when you die, God is taking me to my future. You want to kill me. Shut the f*** up, okay? I'm a watchman. She's a witch. Get that stupid girl out of here.
Rihanna's faith is the devil, okay? I don't like her, and she's always trying to steal from me.
Where is this person's loved ones? Like, what is she talking about?
And she has not ever put out any music to reach people. She only did her little music thing so that she can do witchcraft. And so that she can steal from people. Don't listen to her. Don't follow her. Don't give that girl any air, space, or time. Because she's stealing from you. So even though the devil in Rihanna...
Also, she's talking about these things that she's so scared of and that are so bad. But why is she saying it with a smile the entire time?
...are very loud. God and Jesus Christ are doing something. And myself. Look at the devil. He doesn't want it to be me. He doesn't want me to be a Christian woman of God.
The way that Rihanna wants to kill me shows that we're not going to show this right now. But this is my heart, Lord, and I am expecting and waiting in that beautiful time for you to show me what you're going to do and how you're going to deliver this promise. Lord God, I pray that you yank Rihanna by her freaking wig, by the mop on her head, and throw her...
Okay, let's talk about what's on your head, honey bunches of oats.
...all the way across darkness. In Jesus' name.
The fact that she even had access to a gun while speaking like this is such a failure. Religious psychosis should really be taken more seriously. The way that she keeps glancing past the camera and pausing as if she's hearing something, she really needs help. Is that picture on her fridge of her daughter? God, I hope not. Having your mother be like this must be extremely painful and abusive. Well, you don't have to worry because she does have zero custody, like no rights when it comes to her daughter. So hopefully her daughter's in a more healthy situation.
You can't with me, Cardi B. You're supposedly busy right now.
Now, Cardi B, like what illness is this to where you think that these celebrities know who you are?
You're supposedly busy right now. But you know who has the cutest outfit tonight? You know who's the cutest tonight? I am.
I don't know what it is about Cardi B and Kim Kardashian that gets Ivana all worked up. At one point, she actually referred to Kim K as a stupid B word. The woman is creating these feuds with these women who have no idea who she is, but she's convinced that they're using some powers through the devil to send messages and energies to her that are disrupting her life.
And the social posts are not just limited to Rihanna and Drake. She also mentions Kim Kardashian here, acting like Rihanna and Kim are looking for her. Internet is also speculating and believes that she posted this song called So Many Dead Woes, where she calls out Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner, Khloe, Mariah Carey, and Ariana Grande.
So many dead woes, so many trash bins, so many heads dropped, so many hacks hit.
So the warning signs are all there. They're all on the internet. And actually, Ivana got some attention in her hometown of Orlando, Florida, because she filed a petition against Live Nation Worldwide. Keep in mind that's Rihanna's promoter, but she wanted to block Billie Eilish's performance at the Kia Center. She claims that the performance would have violated a noise waiver permit, which is, again, such an interesting tactic that she's using to try to stop Billie Eilish's performance by actually using laws and petitions here, trying to make the city turn against Live Nation. And this petition that Ivana created actually got some attention from the press.
Court records in Orlando reveal Ortiz was upset last October with the scheduled concert by singer Billie Eilish. It was scheduled at the Kia Center in downtown Orlando. Ortiz filed an emergency petition with the court against promoter Live Nation, Billie Eilish herself, and the city of Orlando, citing the absence of a loudspeaker noise waiver and failure to provide public notice to nearby residents. The judge dismissed the petition.
So we're starting to understand the kind of person that Ivana is. Actually, there was this profile on the internet that claimed that she works as a speech therapist, supposedly with kids. One look at her, I would not allow her around my kids. You could tell something's off. And not being a hater, hopefully she can get her mental health better and reclaim her life, because clearly this is a sick person we're talking about. One person writes, "Something's off about this, right? 10 shots? It was personal." Another person suspected industry ties. This comment reads, "I have a theory, but I'm not going to say it." Another person writes that this is Jay Z. It happened to Nicki Minaj too. Now that we know what happened at Rihanna's home, we know who Ivana is. Let's talk about the motivation. Who sent her? Was she just motivated because did she come all the way to Beverly Hills from Orlando because she was so convinced that Rihanna was sending messages to her? Because people online are starting to link Rihanna and Nicki Minaj's cases to Jay Z. It seems all too familiar. People speculate that both Rihanna's past shooting incident and the swatting incident at Nicki's home are connected through Jay Z's influence in the music industry through Roc Nation. And of course, these theories are even heightened when you look at Rihanna's history with Jay Z, how she was so young, and there are these rumors of them having an affair. Supposedly, Beyoncé hates Rihanna because of these kind of rumors, and Jay Z's always had control over Rihanna's life, kind of until she freed herself from music and started getting into Fenty, and I don't really know where their relationship stands now.
So wait, you telling me Jay Z put a hit out on Rihanna and it's all behind the Epstein files? This is one of the theories that's floating around social media and gathering steam. You know how they are trying to press Jay Z to be called in for questioning for the Epstein files, right? Now, what people are alleging is Rihanna is a key material witness into this whole trafficking scheme or plot that Roc Nation and Jay Z himself have been carrying out.
Because we are talking about Nicki Minaj, let's talk about how there was a swatting at her home in the hidden hills of Los Angeles. Crazy because Rihanna is in Beverly Hills in a very nice neighborhood. At 7:05 p.m., the LA County Sheriff's Department received a report of an assault with a deadly weapon in the community. The caller said that a friend shot a female black adult and that 2 possible suspects were at the location wearing all black. The report was later determined to be a swatting call, a false 911 call made with the deliberate intent to trigger law enforcement responses. So a bunch of people showed up to Nicki's home because they believed that this shooting was going down, but it didn't actually happen. And it's not the first time that Nicki's home was targeted by swatters. It looks like they responded in June 2023 after a false report of child abuse. And then a month later, another false report of a shooting. And I feel like that could be an effective way for Roc Nation allegedly, or Jay Z allegedly, to go and target people like this because they're in their home, their safe space. They think that they are safe here. But then when you now make them feel like their safe space isn't a safe space. Like they can't even feel like comfortable in their own home. There's like this paranoia, this, kind of like what Ivana's going through, where she thinks she's unsafe. And I feel like Rihanna feels that way too, jetting off out of here. Nikki probably does feel that way too, with the swatting, the child abuse, like claims around her kid. It's all really scary. And I think that these tactics using authorities like police and things like that, or even random shooters like mentally ill people like Ivana, is an effective way to go and isolate the artists and to make them comply with whatever they want her to do. But I want to hear what you guys think of this video in the comments below. Thank God Rihanna is safe. I would not be surprised if that house is put up for sale sometime soon, or if she has she's going to have security like that the president would have. She's got some crazy security, as she should. She's Rihanna. But also sad that this is the world that we live in. Upsetting. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in a new one soon. Bye, guys.